I'm Tyrone Akel. You might know me as Peter van Jaarsveld from our Newsroom announcement series.
Yeah, my name's Mark Bauer. You might know me from our role as Mark Bauer in the previous announcement series. Good to be here with you. It was a great series.
It was. I had a lot of fun, I sure did.
Yeah, it was good. I particularly want to commend you on your character, Tyrone. I think you really captured the heart of a struggling Afrikaans professional trying to make it in the media world.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. And I think you played an arrogant, brash, corporate ladder climbing kind of wannabe extremely well as well, you know.
You know, Tyrone, it was a difficult character for me to play. I mean, I'm a humble guy, gentle, meek. I think is the word I'm looking for, meek and mild. And to find that arrogance and bravado was tough. I had to dig really deep.
I just want to say you did dig deep, you know, and you did very well. You know,
thanks.
I think that's acting. Mark.
Thanks.
I think you acted extremely well. Well, let's get the announcements, Mark?
Yeah,
that's what we have for,
right? The announcements.
That's what we have for. So, firstly, preview is taking place on Tuesday the 13th of April at 7 o'clock at Hillside Church. And it's an evening focused on where we are as a church and the direction Hillside is headed in the future. It is a Q&A evening. So if you want to ask anything, you need to get your question to Richard by the 11th of April.
Wonderful.
And if you consider yourself a member of Hillside Church, this is a meeting for you.
Wonderful. That sounds exciting. Of course, our preaching series comes to an end today. Both the Close Encounters series and the Who's Your Daddy series. This morning we have Richard preaching a sermon entitled Without a Doubt, dealing with our lack of faith. And then this evening, Jill Lawton will be preaching a sermon entitled Our Witness, We Are a People with Something Important to Say. It's been a great series, but not to worry, there is a new preaching series coming up. Tyrone, do you want to tell us about it?
Yes, absolutely. A new series starts next week. A short series for the remainder of April from the book of Ephesians, exploring how the good news of the kingdom impacts on the world that we live in. And Sunday morning next week, the message is entitled Where Are We Headed? And it looks at the loss of vision and purpose in our world and the hope we have in Christ.
Wonderful.
And in the evening is a message entitled Says Who? Which looks at decay of authority and corruption of government in our world and God's plan to install Jesus as king over all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well,
look, I just want to say, guys, thanks for watching. You know, thanks for watching the announcements.
Yeah.
You didn't really have an option.
You had no option.
I mean, to be honest, you came to church and the announcements were just on. So but thanks for watching anyway.
I personally want to apologize for how not funny the announcements were. I know there were times when the last thing you wanted to do was watch the announcements. I want to say that Tyrone did almost all of the script writing.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark. But look, there's a new one starting. We've got a new one starting. New series, new characters, new setting. Who knows? It might actually be funny.
It might be funny. Don't get your hopes up. I think if you arrive with low expectations, then you might be pleasantly surprised.
Better that way.
So
the lower the expectations.
Lower your expectations of the announcement team, and I think we might pull it off.
Great.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for watching. I'm Hillside's preferred announcer.
And I'm have a day.
Cool.